What's up, guys? What's up, and welcome to Number One Oak, the number one teen, young adult mentoring service and program of all times. How y'all guys doing today, man? What I'm going to be talking about today is actually what One Oak is. I've made several videos already. I'm not really sure, how I'm going to put them in order, but One Oak is, well, first of all, let's start off with the name, One Oak. Well, it's actually Number One Oak, I think there's already somebody named One Oak or something like that. So I'm Number One Oak. But Number One Oak is basically, there's two components of the name, Number One Oak. Number One Oak is basically confidence and being unique. So number one, when somebody says they're number one, you automatically think confidence, So that's what my company is about, confidence, having confidence, thinking you're number one, believing that you're number one. The Oak. The Oak is an acronym, OAK, of a kind. So number one of a kind. So that goes to the thing about being unique, one of a kind, you're unique. I tie that to myself and actually like my business because this team mentoring business is kind of different. I've been working for a group home. Well, I've been in the group home industry for over 10 years. So I've kind of been in and out of different group homes. I kind of, well, I'm not going to say I definitely know I have the expertise in the field, but my company is going to be based around like similar to a group home. So it's a virtual group home. So what we do is we just teach kids the things that we would teach them in group home. Confidence, we encourage them in things, we teach them, we support. We basically do whatever we can for the kids through making these videos. We do whatever we can for these kids actually going virtual with virtual sessions and things like that. To break down the company, is three parts to the company. Basically, I like to do virtual mentoring sessions with kids. I try to make it affordable, very affordable, because I like to help kids, but I think it's very important that counselors and mentors know, even though we like to help kids, we don't have to accept a low pay for it. A lot of group homes, they really don't pay a lot for on the floor staff. I'm really not sure why, but basically what I'm doing is trying to show people, that you can help kids, work with them, and still make a decent living. So another part of this is we'll be doing we'll be getting sponsors and things like that. So I would go to like companies and certain people, just getting like donations, kind of like how the group home is kind of structured. Not exactly. The group home is run on donations to a certain degree. I'm not 100% sure about the ins and outs of the business, but I do know that donations are like a big part of group homes and things like that. And so since this is a virtual group home, we really don't ask for for a lot of donations because there's no really a lot of overhead. It's not like we have a big building that we just paying for every month. It's not like we have to like feed a lot of kids initially, but eventually what we're going to do is once we start getting clients and we start getting kids in that want to have sessions and look at the videos, what we'll start doing is start maybe planning things, starting off maybe like once a month, an event we can all get together and maybe go out and do something. So that's what the sponsoring and the money from that will be for, to take care of those and the kids that actually want to have some of the mentoring sessions. Even though they're cheap, if they can't afford it, the donations, it'll like come out of that. So basically it'll be just like a reserve, to help us fund what we're doing and things like that. The another part is that I will actually be very soon I'll be making training videos for people that work in group homes, new people, and people that's actually been in group homes before. I have a lot of expertise in this, man. I mean, I've definitely been living it for the last 10 years. That's probably I'm not going to say there's not a situation I haven't been in, but I mean, it would be very hard to find a situation that I haven't been in concerning the group home. So I'm actually going to start doing that as well. So we have the donations. We'll be getting donations, and we'll be doing virtual and virtual sessions and things like that. And so that's basically what One Oak is. And that's how we're going to run. Eventually, through the sponsor money that we get, I eventually want to start bringing on more counselors and mentors and things to kind of make videos, and then they can actually start going out. Well, not going out, but they can actually start doing their own virtual mentoring with certain people. That's just basically what I'm doing. So that's why it's called a virtual mentoring, because although it's not exactly a group home, it has a lot of the elements of the group home. One Oak Mentoring, this channel, this program is a group home at heart. A lot of times, the group home, they teach a lot of kids that have been neglected or things, that have had a rough life. They mentor them and they teach them things, they might not have parents or they might be in bad situations. But the thing about it is there's a lot of kids that may not have committed a crime. There's a lot of kids that may not have been neglected that still need to learn these certain things. Especially, the kid might not be in trouble or anything, but the mom might work a lot. So, while the mom is working a lot, there's not a lot of influence going on of how to teach the kids. A lot of parents have to work so much, they really don't even have time to even teach the kids certain things, which can be very basic things. So that's basically why One Oak is the best, in my opinion. So that's just me explaining what I will be doing with One Oak. We will be getting big and we will be expanding. Basically right now, just coming up with content for programs and things like this. We're looking for a lot of sponsors and a lot of volunteers. I have a real passion for the group home. There's been times where I just go to work, man, and I'm just so happy that this is actually what I'm doing. I'm excited to go to work. I'm excited to be around these kids. I'm excited to have an influence on these kids. I can talk to them. They, respond well and relate. We can relate. I can, have an influence on the kid's life. And that's the big thing about group homes, But I want to show, on top of having skill and the patience and the passion to work with kids, we can still make a decent amount of money, or a good amount of money, helping these kids out, because we're really putting a lot into these kids. A lot of people, they really love the group home setting and the group home work, but they just can't afford, their bills. They can't afford, to work for a smaller amount of money and things like that. And I can understand that. So I just want this company is just to show people that you can do things you love and you can still get paid a great wage. Pretty much that's One Oak Mentoring. I hope a lot of you people support us. We'll be putting out the same things that are taught in group homes. It will be taught on these videos and things like that. Y'all guys have a great day. I really want you guys to know that I care about you. That's why I say in a lot of my videos, I care about you guys, because I really do. Like I said, I've been doing this. I've been in several group homes. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I have a love and a passion for it. It's something, the wonderful thing about it is when it comes to having a job, there's a lot of people that make way more money in other jobs and things like that. But if you think about it, if you ask someone, they might make a lot of money, but if you ask them, what's so good about your job besides the money? Would you do it for free? Are you doing a job right now that you would do for free? I know that sounds crazy and insane to people to think, would you do your job for free? The first thing you think is no. But the stuff that I do when I'm working in the group homes, I would actually do that for free. I like going on outings, with the kids. We go into the community. I get to help kids out. I get to encourage them while we're in the community. We're all having fun. I like to take them to the movies, show them movie etiquette. I like to go out to eat with them. I like to have them around volunteers, so I can show them how to conduct themselves around the public and things like that, and how to conduct yourself as a man, because I mostly work with young males. And that's another thing about One Oak Mentoring. There's a lot of great parents out there, especially this is kind of for the single mothers. A lot of you single mothers are great and you're successful, but sometimes, and you're very loving, but sometimes if you have a son particularly, sometimes you really just need to have some type of positive male role model in his life, whether it be like an uncle or brother or granddad, or just somebody just to kind of show him how to carry himself and to conduct himself like a man. And that's basically what we do. So you guys take care out there. One Oak Mentoring is all about helping people, so help us help them. The donations are welcome and things like that. Just like I said, it will be for a reserve, and it'll all go for a good cause. We don't ask for big donations, but we're actually going to expand into a very big company. So y'all guys take care of yourselves. Hope you guys continue to watch the videos, or encourage your friends' children, or your children, or just children who you know, to get involved with the content. Just like I said, if you can't afford mentoring sessions, the virtual mentoring sessions, which, you know, there's only so many hours in a day, you can actually just go to my YouTube channel, watch free YouTube videos, and learn things. You know, I'll be teaching. This is more catered towards young men, actually, because that's what I've been working with a majority of the time, young men. And I'm a man, I know how it is to be a teenager, you know, growing up and things like that. But eventually I want to try to expand the channel to where we can get some females to start making channels to kind of you know, for advice for a lot of the young ladies and the young females and things like this. I could try, but you know, I mean, I don't have an expertise about dealing with or working with younger women or being a woman. I'm gonna let a woman, you know, handle that. Okay. But yeah, man, y'all just have a great day, man. I got big plans for this company. And it's something I love to do, man. Just, I don't know, man. I'm just staying positive about this, and everything's gonna be great. You guys take care, and be on the lookout for One Oak Mentoring, the #1 mentoring service for teenagers, young kids, and young adults of all times. Y'all have a great one.